This is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And I'm coming at you guys today from a tree that I climbed out in Eaton Canyon. I'm feeling great. I'm hanging out out here doing some card readings. I'm in my element right now, just channeling the spirit and feeling some really good messages and good vibes for you guys. So I feel moved to do a past, present, and future reading. And this applies to you, whoever found this video. I don't believe in coincidences, so if you stumbled across this video, this is a message that you need to hear right now. So I'm just gonna close my eyes for a second and pray that the right messages come through for whoever needs to hear this. And this is a general past, present, and future reading. So, all right, here we go. Shuffling real quick. This is our past. Okay, we have an upside down card. It is White Tara, sensitivity. So I'm getting a feeling off this card like perhaps in your past, I kind of feel like a shyness, like you were shy and quiet and perhaps a bit eccentric on the inside. Like maybe you were, kind of into reading sci-fi or like fantasy novels or something like that. You were just very, maybe you weren't really into like what everyone else was, and that's okay. I see that. I see a sensitivity though, because you felt kind of like an outcast because of it. Whatever it was, like your talent, your hobby, your passion for reading. I see something about reading here. This is part of you. And it's something that you probably forgot about. But looking back to your past, you remember being awkward, you remember being shy, you remember being sensitive. And I'm getting the message that you need to remember that all of us in the past have had times where we felt awkward and shy, and all of us as little children, had moments like that. But I'm seeing here that perhaps there was someone in your life, family members or people that you knew, who ridiculed you for some of your beliefs or for some of the things you were into, or they tried to push you not to be a certain way. Perhaps, you were an artist and the people around you didn't quite understand it or understand your art, and because of it you just felt very sensitive. Environments and situations were hard for you, like, large groups of people and situations where you had to really put yourself out there. So I'm seeing that's in the past, which is good, because you've come out of that now, and you're thriving and you're doing really well in life and things are going better for you, and perhaps you've had opportunities to be in the spotlight or to lead a group of people or to present something, and so you have gotten out of your skin, out of your comfort zone just a little bit, and have been pushed past this. But this is something in your past that you might be having trouble letting go of. So let's see what the other cards say though, so that we can kind of see the context of this, because the cards really do have to do with what they're next to. So that's the past. Let's go to the present now. Shuffling. And can you tell how hyper I am? I'm so excited. Even though there's all these helicopters, I don't even care. I really love being out here. Can really feel the spirits and the energy, and can hear much better out here. Present. Oh my goodness. This must be a message to me, of course, too, but it's also one for you. Check this out. We got Dana, the High Priestess card. So, because of these sensitivities, you might look back in the past and really think nothing of it, but it's a sign that you have, divine knowledge that you're supposed to be helping others with. You're supposed to be helping others through your teachings and through your art and through some means of communication, whether it's poetry, whether you're singing, whether you're speaking, whether it's just the people that you meet in your life and you're just uplifting them. You might have found that throughout your life, people have flocked to you. You're the friend that people call for advice. Your sensitivity to people and situations and your feelings of insecurity actually helped bond you with others around you and helped you to lift others up and to just be there for people, because you kind of always understood how people felt. I mean, I've met people in my life that completely lacked empathy. I never understood people who just had no feelings. And there are people like that out there who have removed themselves from their, divine nature, from who they really are, from their emotions. Some people are just very afraid to feel because their emotions are just so intense. I went through a time in my life where I was very numb to emotions and blocked them out using alcohol and drugs and distractions so that I wouldn't feel, because I've always had this sensitivity and my emotions and feelings have always been so intense. But it's a gift. It's a gift, actually. The way that you feel, these feelings you have are a divine gift of yours, and they're there so that you can help others. And that's why you're here, to help others, to help yourself, though. You'll find that helping others and sharing your knowledge is actually something that you enjoy. Maybe you enjoy speaking with people. Maybe you enjoy posting things on Facebook and sharing your opinion, and there's a reason you enjoy it. I love speaking. I love talking about uplifting messages and things like this, so it's definitely part of my gifts. Let's see what your future card is. This is such an intense reading, even though it's so casual. This is some really strong cards, basically telling you about who you are. Hang on. Okay, this is the future. Oh my goodness. Wow, I just had a really strong feeling off this card for the people who are watching this. I've already kind of been through this. This is a reading, I've had a similar reading to this one in my past, and I really feel like I know what's going on for you right now. This is the card I read for your future. It's Bast. It has to do with independence. So, your independence is a foundation for your strength and for your success. And because of your sensitivity, you've become codependent on other people, your partner, your friends, whatever, your cell phone. You can become codependent with your cell phone, I think. And it has to do with your past. I hate to keep bringing it up, but it does have to do with your past and your family and your roots of codependency. I'm going to attach some links below so you can kind of understand more about that. But it's going to be important for you to break free from everyone and everything in order for you to follow your life path and become independent. There's a time I see for you where you're going to be breaking up with the person that you're with, perhaps. Maybe getting rid of some toxic friendships and relationships or a toxic work environment. It's time for you to break away. It's time for you to know who you are. Know that these sensitivities and these things you remember from your childhood, maybe sharing dreams with people, seeing ghosts or apparitions, whatever else, seeing energy, whatever. You have things that you remember when you were little that you can't explain, experiences that you've had. A lot of us do, all of us do. And your sensitivity, and basically, I don't want to scare you, but all of this is saying that, you're a light worker. You're kind of like me. You're here to just be yourself and make your art and spread your good vibes. It's really that simple. You're on your own path. I can't really explain it to you. I can only share from my path and my experience and my journey, but I see a clear message, you've been through something similar to me, and you do come from sensitivity, but perhaps you're even more sensitive, because I've always been sensitive, but I see this as someone who was a reader, and when you were reading, you could just feel everything. If this is you, who I'm talking to, so you have to learn how to not soak up all the feelings and all the emotions and everything around you like a sponge, and because that's kind of what you're doing. You feel all the vibes, you feel all the energy. Maybe you're a feeling intuitive. So life can just very overwhelming for you, but it's for a reason. It's actually a blessing. It's a gift. I mean, it's a blessing and it's a curse, I guess they say, but it is a gift. And its ability to channel just love to people, basically. So it's time to break free. I don't want to scare you, but you are going to really have to everybody and everything, just like an axe, just cut the cords and move on. It's time for your new life. This isn't you, and you know it. You know it's not you. You've known, and it's going to hurt these people more for you to stay around, because there's lessons that they need to learn, and perhaps you leaving is something that will help them come to their greatest good too. So The love that you've shared with these people is eternal, regardless of the situation. That's what one of these cards actually says, and so it's just time to move on. So I hope that this message helped you. I'd like to help do a shielding for you and teach you a technique so that when you go back out into the world, you don't soak up all the energy that's around you. And what you can do is you can use a crystal or a stone or just your imagination, and you can just close your eyes for a second. How about we do it right now? Take a breath. You can do in with the wanted, out with the unwanted. Release for a second. And then I just want you to imagine a shield around you. A shield can be any color that you want, whatever color resonates with you. I'm going to go ahead and choose violet shield. This shield, it's bright, it's glowing, it's all around you. It's going to protect you from soaking in any of the energy or any of the feelings of others that are not yours, so that you are able to understand your own feelings and be able to distinguish them from others. So take a breath, exhale. Now what I want you to do the rest of today or tomorrow, whenever the next time is that you're going to be around people, is I really want you to be thinking when you're around people and hanging out with them, when you start feeling things, anxiety or just unwanted feelings, I want you to really think, is this my feeling or not? Because sometimes some of the things that we're feeling as sensitive, empathic people, it's the feelings of others, and we want to help so much, and we want to tell people that we know how it feels, but sometimes we get into that space so hard that we just take on those feelings, and it can stay with us the rest of the day, and we're thinking about other people's problems, and it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous, you know? Think about yourself. It's time to focus on yourself. You have a lot coming up in your future. It's going to be okay, but you have a lot going on, and you need to let go of other people's chaos. So namaste, and if you like my video, then go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and my promise to you is that I will always be someone in your life who is honest, and hopefully somewhere you can come to take a break from the chaos. So thank you.